When was the last time that somebody sent you a gift, sent you money, or sent you something from back home? And if you are back home, when was the last time you thought of sending something to your family member or your friend or somebody you know who is out there abroad? Hello everyone, welcome back to this side of life. And if you're new here, welcome and thank you all for joining me today. So today I wanted to address a comment that I got on my last video where I was talking about African immigrants and those who live in diaspora and how they feel about sending money back home. If you have not watched that video, I will link it here or here and you can go and watch it. I'm just going to read out that comment to you. It says, the family should think about you to the same degree as you think about them. Africans have very little appreciation for Western giving. By this I mean, if only they could send a Christmas card or Easter card or the equivalent, which would just be 5% of the funds given to them, those abroad who are very lonely would give more. So I think what this person is talking about is the fact that here are all the Africans living in diaspora sending money back home, but that the people that are back home don't even seem to appreciate what those in diaspora are doing. And they don't bother or they don't think to give them anything back for what they are doing. Just show little appreciation by giving like even a simple card. It's almost like they're saying that those who are back at home take those who are in diaspora for granted. And I also see here that this is coming from a place of maybe pain, that, oh, I'm doing so much for all these people and I don't even get anything in return. And that got me thinking, about why it is that there is this unbalanced relationship between, especially Africans, immigrants in general, but especially Africans, between those who are in the home country and those who are in diaspora. Why is it that people back home seem to think that people who are in diaspora do not need anything? They seem to think that people who are in diaspora are just a source of gimme, and they don't need anything in return. Why is that? So I had a few thoughts about what might be the reason why there is this imbalance and why people at home seem to think that people in diaspora don't need any love, they don't need any encouragement, they don't need any gifts, that they are just there to give it out and not receive. So I will start by asking a question. If you are living abroad in the diaspora, when was the last time that somebody out of the goodness of their heart just sent you something? Sent you a gift, sent you a card, or sent you money, or sent you something from back home? And if you are back home, when was the last time that you thought of sending something to somebody who is in the diaspora? And I don't mean like maybe when somebody is traveling and you send something through them, but just out of the blue, just decide that you need to send something to your family member or your friend or somebody you know who is out there abroad. So I think some of the reasons why people think that people abroad don't need anything is because, number one, they think that people abroad are richer than them who are back at home. So they feel like, oh, so they are richer than us, they have more money and they have more things, and so they don't need anything. But that is not true. Nobody has everything. Even the people that are the richest in the world, there are things that you can do for them and they will really appreciate it. So I want to dispel that myth that people abroad are rich and don't need anything. I remember one time that we decided to, we have a friend who lives in the States, and we decided to just send them like a $20, I think it was a book or something from Amazon. And if you see the way they were so grateful, they were so happy about that gift, there's just something about giving somebody something. And it doesn't matter how small it is. A gift is a gift. And the fact that somebody actually thought of you cannot be quantified sometimes. You cannot put a value to it. And there's nobody that doesn't really have anything to give. Like, no matter how poor you are, there's something that you can give. I remember the story of the widow who gave her mite in that temple in the Bible. And that's how we always talk about the widow's mite. So everybody has a widow's mite. Everybody has something that they can give. So no matter what, even though you are back at home and you are looking at that person abroad to send you something, why don't you also think about sending them something? Nowadays, the internet is there. There are many ways to send things across from one place to the other. Give them some encouragement. Even if it's just a card, like my commenter was saying, even if it's just a card, just tell them how you appreciate them, encourage them. And like in my language, there's a proverb that says that if you appreciate the gifts that you got yesterday, you will get another one today. So I would just like to encourage people back at home. Those who are abroad, they are also human beings. They also have needs. They are also going through things. Like in my last video, there was one of the girls that was saying, nobody should come and ask me anything because I have my own problems. So yeah, those who are abroad, they are abroad, but they do have problems. They do have issues. They do have things they are dealing with as well. And it would be nice if those who are back home can also show some compassion, some kindness to them. And that would really go a long way to even encourage them to do more. And then I think another reason is maybe because of our mentality, of the kind of society that we live in, where it's all about those who are on top taking care of those who are below, because there's such a big gap between the rich and the poor. And so people just kind of take it for granted that there are some people in the society who their job is to take care of the masses. There are some people who are more privileged and their job is just to take care of the less privileged people. And so the people who consider themselves to be less privileged then just take it for granted that those who are privileged should take care of them. And so they don't think that they need to reciprocate in any way. But there is no human being on earth that is self-sufficient. There's no human being on earth that has everything and does not need anything. And if you're getting any value from this video, this is the time for you to hit that like button, give us a thumbs up, and help us to grow the channel and get the message out to more people. Thank you very much. Okay, another reason that I think might explain this feeling from people who are back at home is, and it might sound harsh, is selfishness and that feeling of entitlement. They just feel like they are entitled to your resources, and so you have no choice. You just have to give to them. You just have to send to them, and they have no obligation, no responsibility to send anything to you. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about this imbalance in the way we treat each other, depending on where we live, whether we are abroad or whether we are back at home. So in conclusion, I just want to encourage the people who are back at home that we need to change the way that we think about people who are abroad. People who are abroad are also people, and they also enjoy receiving love, receiving kindness, receiving compassion, receiving gifts, receiving money, receiving all those things from people back at home, or from anybody for that matter. So let us not think that they are self-sufficient and they don't need anything. Let us try and encourage them. Pick up the phone. You don't even have to send a card. You can just send an e-card. You can just send a message. You can send one of those things that we all send to each other on Instagram, just to let them know that you are thinking about them, that you care about them, that you are, concerned about their well-being, and not just that they should be sending and giving and giving and giving and giving all the time. So I think if we do that, everyone will get what they want. The people abroad in diaspora will be encouraged. They will be happy that people actually care about them. People are concerned. People actually think about them. And the people at home will get things from people that are abroad, and everybody will be happy. So that was my quick thoughts that I had, and I just wanted to talk about in my car today. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you like this car format, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know whenever I upload new videos. Also, stay tuned to this channel for more interesting content coming your way. And until I come your way again, until the next video, you go out and make it the best days of your life. Bye.